Okay, this is a video I should have done the other day. Hi guys, this is Jordan here 10 here. I haven't posted in a while. Trust me, new content's coming soon. I've been streaming a lot on Twitch, so that's been where a lot of my content is coming. And don't worry, we're getting that edited down and dealt with. But not with that. So they announced Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity the other day. That is a game that I've been waiting for, and I shit you not, since I got my first memory in Breath of the Wild. I always thought that the memories were kind of, lackluster. And honestly, I'm happy that we actually have a game about them now, to tell us all the events that happened. I wanted to go over some, things that people overlook, or, misconceptions about the trailer, because I've seen a lot of, back and forth about this kind of thing on the internet. So I'm gonna go and hop into this really quick. I want to start off with, yes, this game is canon, and that is really good for Hyrule Warriors, because I hope this rebrands the whole franchise. Trust me, don't get me wrong, I love the original Hyrule Warriors, the one that came out for Wii U, 3DS, and Nintendo Switch. But we don't need a game like that anymore. That was fan service at its fullest. We do not need a game like that anymore. What I am happy though is Age of Extinction being canon and going over an actual war that technically happened in the Zelda universe. And honestly, this is something that I thought was interesting around the original Hyrule Warriors, that honestly I think should stay with the series. They should explore wars in Legend of Zelda through the Hyrule Warriors franchise. Because Zelda, the gameplay for Zelda itself does not lead itself good for wars. The gameplay is not built for that. And Hyrule Warriors is. So they can tell war stories easily through the Hyrule Warriors brand. And I hope that becomes a canon subgenre, or a franchise of the Zelda universe. I get it that it's Dynasty Warriors and Tecmo has their own problems going on with that, but basically that's really all that I can go and say on that. Is this is a good step in the right direction, and I'm happy that Nintendo's actually talking about stuff in the past. I would love a game like this that's set over the Civil War before Ocarina of Time, or the Interloper War, or the war that happened in between Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess. That would be sweet. I don't think those are going to happen. That's a reach in the dark. But if the Hyrule Warriors series was to continue after this game, hell yeah. That's the next couple games I would want. Because Hyrule Warriors has always been good at telling war stories, in my opinion. It would be really good for telling that kind of stuff. The next thing I want to talk about. A lot of people are talking about how the Sheikah Slate, Zelda using the Sheikah Slate, breaks canon. Nowhere in Breath of the Wild did they say that Zelda couldn't use certain things on the Sheikah Slate. In fact, she used the camera rune in the final cutscene for the Champions Ballad DLC. It never said that she could use the bombs and stasis and whatever. I'll give you that. But this does not break canon. And this is an easy retcon to make. If they're going to make a retcon, make it somewhere where nothing was stated before. Personally, I am fine with this. Because, honestly, the Sheikah Slate can do it, so the Sheikah Slate should be able to do it with Zelda. We know that the Sheikah Slate was damaged, or rebooted, or something before Breath of the Wild even started, because Link needed to repair it in Hateno Village, and, basically the game started with a blank Sheikah Slate, whenever it was Zelda's Sheikah Slate before. Something else that's going to be interesting is seeing the champions die. I've seen some people go and say they're not sure if they're going to show their champion's death. Well, the champion's deaths are in the trailer. So that's pretty much that. But I am very hyped for this game. I'm a big fan of Zelda. I know that I haven't really shown it on my channel, because I haven't really played a Zelda game on the channel. I mean, I'm playing through Breath of the Wild through live streams, but again, basically. But the thing is, I always wanted to do Let's Plays of Zelda games, and Zelda is my favorite franchise. So this makes me really happy. Personally, and I'm happy that Nintendo's actually using their brands to their advantage here, and telling a story that they can with another franchise within the Zelda brand. That is nice, and I am very happy that they're going that route, because that was completely off color, especially since everything else that has been revealed this year seems to have been leaked. This was not leaked at all. I heard a bunch of people going and saying Breath of the Wild 2 is going to happen, and I guess that's what leakers probably confuse this as. But so far, nothing has come out. No leaker has gone and said, yeah, that's what I meant whenever I said Breath of the Wild 2 is going to come out. And something I want to state is Breath of the Wild 2 is probably not going to come out until 2022. I'm just sick of seeing that over and over again. I want them to take their time with that game. Like, honestly, the best Zelda games are the ones that have the most time put into them. So, honestly, Breath of the Wild 2, if we want it to be as good as possible, Breath of the Wild was bad in the story department. That's why we're getting this game. I want Breath of the Wild 2 to be a perfect balance, and they need time for that, to be able to do that. So, I'm fine with that. But I just wanted to go and talk about it. I should have made a reaction video, honestly. But the thing is, I'm not good at the reactions, and I kind of just caught it before I had to do chores, and it was a game that I wanted. Trust me, yesterday I could not shut up about it. The only thing that interested me so far that I've seen in the trailer is it looks like we're seeing either Purah or Impa returning as well. That little egg guardian, I don't know if they're going to try to rewrite it in the Zelda canon, like he's going to show up at the end of the game or what, or basically he's going to just, die. But that's going to be interesting, because that's a character that we don't know about in Breath of the Wild at all. The champions, it's going to be fun to play as the champions. Honestly, I can't wait to play as Rivali or Urbosa. Daruk kind of interests me. Mipha doesn't really seem like a fighter to me, so it's going to be interesting to see what she can do. Just because, off of the cutscenes in Breath of the Wild, it doesn't really look like she's that much into fighting. She's more of a support, it looks like. So I want to see exactly how she does things. And I can't wait to go and play as Zelda too. Especially the final part of the game, because Link should be down and out by the end of that game. So the final boss is probably going to take place with Zelda. And I can't wait for that. And I can't wait for Ganon to canonically win. Technically he did in Ocarina of Time if you get a game over. But I mean, this is the first time we're seeing an actual ending out of it. Like, technically the game over ending is literally like, oh yeah, Link is dead, so you don't get to see an ending anyway. But Ganon wins. And I can't wait to see what actually that entails. And I can't wait to see what Zelda did to actually weaken Calamity Ganon. Because that final boss is going to be that. This is all that I have to say on this game. Honestly, I think it's a good use for the Hyrule Warriors brand. I'm very hyped for it. I've always loved Zelda. My favorite game is Majora's Mask. So I mean, I'm fine with all the dark shit in Zelda too. Especially going and covering all the tragedies that can happen in war. My god. Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens to everybody. This is gonna be a great game. Damn. I don't know what to go and say. This game is pretty much all that I wanted for this series. This has been Ordon Hero 10 here, signing out. See you guys in the next one. I just was getting my thoughts. I wanted to clear up a few things because I've seen Zelda reviewers basically saying canonical or not. Nintendo's gone and said outright this is canonical. I want to see the Hyrule Warriors brand actually pick up, more canonical stories in the Zelda universe instead of just that fan service one that we got in the original. And honestly, I'm happy for this game. Everything about this game. It's exactly what I wanted from Breath of the Wild. I can't wait for it. So yeah.